Good day and welcome to episode 6 of the Methow Valley Interpretive Center's Notes from the Center. Here we are past the autumn equinox and nearing the end of September, at a time of the year that the Methow people call nselcin. That is the time of salmon spawning in the Okanogan River. Now you may be wondering, why the Okanogan River? What about the Methow? And we hope to get to that in the next episode when we focus on salmon and rivers. For now, I wanted to introduce you to this culturally important plant. This is Tule, or tequet-an. And tules were and are harvested at this time of the year as they turn brown from green, and they have a variety of uses. One of which is to make tule mats, also called tequet-an. And tule mats, generally quite a bit bigger, are used as coverings for lodges and for teepees, used for door flaps, window coverings. They're also used for drying berries on, and for cutting and drying meat and fish. This material is actually kind of insulated from the inside. It's got this pith there, and it floats. So you can actually make boats out of it as well. One of the coolest things about tule is that when it gets wet, it swells up and then becomes waterproof, an amazing covering. And then when it gets warm and dry, these little air holes open up and you get some air circulation. So it was a really ingenious way of designing coverings. You can also roll them up, throw them onto a horse or into your car, and you can travel easily with them. So this time of year is the time for gathering tequet-an. So the way to make a tule mat is to weave them together, and you can see we did this at a summer camp last year at the Methow Valley Interpretive Center. And what we used were traditional needles, which are made from bitterbrush, these kind of wide, flat needles. Of course, today we just use larger gauge needles for this kind of work. And we used some twine here, but a really great material for it is from dogbane or Indian hemp. Makes an incredibly strong rope. So that would have been used to weave these together into large mats. And then you would have had a tule mat, or tequet-an. I want to just mention where tules grow. They grow in wet places like where I'm standing, a lot of times on the margins of lakes and ponds. And they often grow with another really important wetland plant, the cattail, which I think many of us know, known as halp. And this is really another amazing plant. The roots are edible, the young shoots are edible and can be harvested, gathered in the spring. And the vegetation can be used, and I believe is used by some other local tribes like the Snipes or the Lakes people to make mats, to make coverings, to make kind of bedrolls, things like that, just like tequet-an is used. Well, that is all for now. Wai ichi put, and I'll see you next episode when we focus on salmon.